Hello, grade 5 learners. Our lesson for today is about inferring the meaning of words through analyzing context clues using analogy and appositive.
Let us have a review. Directions. Identify which word in a sentence gives a clue on the meaning of the underlined word.
The first sentence is, Marites likes telling made-up stories which are all fabricated. The underlined word is fabricated. Letter B. The assignments given by the teacher are unreasonable. They are so tiresome. Tiresome is the underlined word. Letter C. Rico seems nonchalant about our difficult math exam, but he is actually quite worried. The underlined word is nonchalant. Letter D. David is so reckless when riding his motorbike. He should be more careful. The underlined word is reckless. You may pause this video until you finish answering this activity. So you're done. Now let us check. The first sentence is, Marites likes telling made-up stories which are all fabricated. The underlined word is fabricated. And our answer is made up. Made up is the synonym clue for fabricated. Next, sentence number 2 is, the assignments given by the teacher are unreasonable. They are so tiresome. Tiresome is the underlined word and unreasonable is the synonym clue for tiresome. Next, letter C. Rico seems nonchalant about our difficult math exam, but he is actually quite worried. And nonchalant is the underlined word. Worried is the antonym clue for nonchalant. Last, David is so reckless when riding his motorbike. He should be more careful. And the underlined word is reckless. Careful is the antonym clue for reckless.
Let's have another activity. Directions. Complete the sentence prompts. Think of comparisons that will help you in inferring the meaning of the highlighted words.
The first sentence is, the gust of wind during a strong typhoon is like blank. The highlighted word is gust. B. A volcanic eruption sounds like blank. The highlighted word is eruption. Letter C. Anna's voice is as gentle as blank. Gentle is the highlighted word. Letter D. Sorrow feels like blank. Sorrow is the highlighted word. You may pause this video to finish answering this activity.
Here are the sample sentences. Letter A. The gust of wind during a strong typhoon is like a roaring beast. Letter B. A volcanic eruption sounds like a bomb explosion. Letter C. Anna's voice is as gentle as a hummingbird. And letter D. Sorrow feels like being cut by a knife. Now let us go to the dictionary meaning of the words analogy and appositive, and let us study how they function as context clues. Analogy as context clue refers to comparisons that help in identifying the meaning of the word. For example, she feels light like a feather. So this analogy helps you understand that feeling of lightness by comparing to the weight of the feather. Next example, my father is as strong as a lion. This analogy emphasizes the father's strength as compared to the lion's, which is known for its power. The last example is time is gold. So this analogy equates time with gold, suggesting that time is valuable and that we should use time wisely.
Appositive is a noun phrase that adds information about the noun before it. Example, my mother, the leader of the parents' club, is organizing the Children's Day event. The underlined word or the underlined phrase, the leader of the parents' club, is an appositive referring to the noun my mother. Next example, the youth, our nation's hope, should be proud of being a Filipino. The underlined phrase, our nation's hope, is an appositive that refers to the youth. The last example is Vince brought his favorite food, carbonara, for the family picnic. The underlined phrase, favorite food, is an appositive referring to carbonara.
Now we have a story to read, and this is entitled Arachne the Spinner, retold by Geraldine Macron. Make sure to read it carefully and with understanding because there are questions to answer. Please feel free to pause the video while reading the story. Day 2, Analogy and Appositive Clues. Activity 1, Directions. Underline the analogy clues in Part A and appositive clues in Part B. Part A, letter A. Her shuttle flew to and fro and her fingers plucked the strands as if she were making music rather than cloth. Question: what kind of weaver is being described if she plucks the strands as if making music? What makes you say that? Letter B. All of a sudden, the old lady's gray hair began to float like smoke about her head and turned to golden light. Questions: can you demonstrate how it would look if your hair float like smoke about your head? What scene can you imagine based on the description of how Athene appeared? Letter C. To and fro went the shuttles, faster than birds building a nest. Question: how fast could one weave if it is faster than birds building a nest? Letter D. In fact, she made them, the gods and the goddesses, look just as foolish as ordinary folk. Questions: how different are gods and ordinary people? What would the gods feel if they were woven to look as foolish as ordinary folk? Letter E. And though cobwebs are as lovely as a piece of weaving as you'll ever see, just look how people hurry to sweep them away. Question: what makes cobwebs as lovely as a piece of weaving? Part B. Letter A. Better not let the goddess Athene hear you say that. Letter B. There was no mistaking the beautiful gray-eyed goddess Athene. Question: how is Athene described in the sentences through appositive clues? Activity 2. Directions. Underline the analogy and appositive clues in each sentence. Letter A. Arachne skillfully weaves cloth like making magic. Letter B. Arachne wove designs that are colorful as summer flowers. Letter C. Athene appeared wearing a beautiful robe that was white as snow. Letter D. Arachne looked nervous. She turned pale as a ghost. And letter E.
The talented spinner, Arachne, was too boastful. Pause this video until you finish answering this activity. Performance activity for days 3 and 4. Directions: refer to the reader's theater script in the worksheet for this activity. Work in groups to prepare for a reader's theater presentation. Each member of a group must have their roles. Practice blocking and rehearse reading. You may prepare headpieces to mark the character for reader actors. Good luck! And that's it. Enjoy studying, kids. Bye bye. See you again next time. God bless.